Glory be to God for dappled things, wrote Gerard Manly Hopkins in his poem Hyde Beauty. That just about sums up my feelings as I rode in glorious dappled sunshine and shade through the woods between Weeting and the next stop on my round tower motorcycle tour at Cranwich, along the country lanes of Norfolk, the types of lane just suited to my single-cylinder Royal Enfield motorcycle. Round towers were an early form of church tower, part of an Anglo-Saxon building tradition, and a selection of these provided the waymarkers for my ride. Ah well, all good things come to an end. There lies the busy main road up ahead. But even this is not without interest. I'm joining what was once the Stoke Ferry Turnpike, established in 1770. By the time we get to Cranwich, the road becomes what was once the Bury St Edmunds to Cranwich Turnpike, founded in 1792. I hardly think Cranwich was a destination point. It simply demarcated one section out of many parts of the main road between Colchester, Bury St Edmunds and King's Lynn that were managed by different turnpike trusts until the 1880s. In the early 20th century, the road was designated as the A134, and so it remains. The main road once passed right through the little village of Cranwich, but it was bypassed probably back in the 1960s, albeit very close by. Nevertheless, this leaves the church standing back from the main thoroughfare and lost amongst the trees. Nevertheless, a section of the old turnpike route still provides access to the church, and here I am on a section of the lost old road. I found the turning to the round tower, aided by a finger post sign in the grassy verge. There is no path. I simply rode through the long grass across a wide clearing, and lo, hidden in its own grove of ancient trees, emerged the tiny round-towered church of St Mary, hunched behind its simple porch and under its thatched roof. It is a magical place, and I had it to myself, a moment in time, perfectly caught. No video could do it justice, let alone my lowly production efforts. The tower at Cranwich is one of the most ancient in all East Anglia, a thin Saxon tower with a ring of carstone, and higher up a punctuation of extraordinary sound holes with knotted tracery. 200 years later, battlements and gargoyles were added, but then nothing else happened. Similarly, the nave is Norman, the chancel slightly newer. Several centuries later, the late medieval period contributed windows, but after that the structure was complete, unaltered and barely repaired. Even the porch is thatched and so redolent of times long gone. How many generations have stepped through its humble doorway? Unlike many churches, which have had many alterations over the centuries, the especially the 19th, Cranwich feels as though it has remained in continuity with its ancient Saxon origins. I left the church, crossing the magical clearing in the woods, to rejoin the stretch of old turnpike later to join today's A134 to my overnight accommodation in King's Lynn. For now, I'm done.